let's go to the challenges. Why it's not easy, and almost every cloud providers is going to use provides a generative AI platform, and behind it has some reason, right? First, it has huge challenges which need to overcome, or it's difficult to implement in terms of the technology, or you don't have enough experts which has the background, or their price is too expensive, and so on. Let's check one by one. We have, I counted from my opinion, 5 points, which can be huge challenges. But these 5 points is not limited. It grows. It depends on which area you are working. First, we need to high quality data set. We know like rubbish in, rubbish out, right? So every time we have the high quality data, we have the better results. And example is high quality data technology which called RLHF, which stands reinforcement learning with human feedback. For each data, even its reinforcement learning, we need to kind of labeling task and mark it and say, this is good answer, this is bad answer, or even we need to rank it. Like this answer top, good answer, next is okay, third one is the worst answer. So this kind of high quality data is main case or main point. When we training the model, preparing the data for any kind of model, starting from machine learning till foundation models, as 80% of the investment is taken by training data. Second is large computing resources. It's talking about the million of the dollars only for the computing. And it's difficult to imagine that we can get the result after 1 week. Because for some models, we need to train the months to get the answer. So it's long-term investment. And of course, we need to expertise knowledge on this area. First, we should have this area knowledge. And second, and the expert who knows the generative AI and can work with it and creates it on fine-tuning or even modify little bit. That's like last but not least part, lacking of the specialist. So immediately, let's go to the Alibaba side. What kind of technology we provide for you to overcome these difficulties. I'm sharing my browser now. Please confirm if you can see it. Sorry, the quarter link is Mandarin. Yep, we will change it. Thank you. Please, can you provide us with this presentation? Probably no. We can do screenshots actually. Yeah, you can see. Good. So, first, if you go to the Alibaba Cloud.com, probably you already know. Let me just share. So you just starting from the login or register. Actually, if you are not a Alibaba Cloud member, feel free to sign up. You can choose individual or by business account, and it's straightforward. You just put your email, password, and confirm. I have already account, so I will not do the registration part. When you after you register, you can go to the console, this button, and it will open for you the console. So we talk about outcomes, right? You need high quality data, large amount of computing resources, long-term investment, expertise, knowledge, and liking of the specialist. And long-term investment, I put on your side. However, with because of AIGC hot topic, I do believe you can easily find the investor. So first, we can work on the containers. That's like where we can hold all of our infrastructure, clusters and others. So Alibaba Cloud offering the container ACK, which is based on open source. Plus, we are the one of the biggest contributor on the Kubernetes open source. When you have containers, you can register your containers on the container register. You see, I have personal edition. For personal edition, it's free of charge. Just go and register your containers as how much you want and to run your business. About the data set challenges, high quality data set, it means the huge amount of the data set. For huge amount of the data, you can save in object storage service. And this give you freedom on your operation related to the AI. Don't worry why I am telling all of this one, and you can think it's out of topic. No, because when we will do the hands-on part, we have to use all of these containers, OSS, to increase our speed on the implementation part. And if you are like you like traditional storage systems like NAS, welcome to use like Apsara file storage. That's you can create the storage on your site as you wish. That's like a platform which give you freedom on the using the or let's say overcome some difficulties is related to the generative AI. Let me back to the slides. I hope you can see it. So the next part, when we see the general, let's say general challenges, how about the most important challenge? That's like computing resources. Don't be afraid about the tables and numbers. I will explain one by one. And let's this is example and average number taken for these cases. Let's say GPT-3 pre-trained resources. For the pre-train, the smallest model, which 1.3 billion parameters, with 800 GPU, you will spend 1 week to train the model. And it has some prediction that for the comprehensive large language model, which can work in different areas and answer you the similar as human, need to 175 billion parameters. So when you want to train the GPT-3 open source model with 175 billion parameters, and by using A100 GPU, which is like 512 pieces, you will spend 3 months. So, and here you put another attention that GPU during the 3 months can be damaged, right? or it has some errors on the input output, and then you need to change this GPU during the training. If it's like interrupted training model, you need to start again. That's huge loss. Let's say on the second mount of the training, 10 GPU cards is damaged, then and it definitely interrupts your training process, and you need to restart again. It happens. It's from the real case, by the way. So even this 3 months is taking an average, but on the reality, it can be longer time. Let's say about the inference for GPT-3 model. If you use the V100 GPU with 1.3 billion parameters, maybe for fine tuning you need to like week. And it depends on your samples, right? If you have the 10, let's say 100K examples, as you need to 1 hour. If you have the 10 million examples in 1 week. It has some reports that GPT-3 has the 175 billion parameters, and you can see the 96 attention layer. You remember, yes, transformers, it means like all you need attention and this kind of layers. Yes, and with batch size 3 and 3.2 million batch size, as 500 billion words, it costs 4.6 million to train. That's huge investment. And this is in terms of the language models. Similar will be with BART or Llama models or other kind of open source or models will be similar usage. How about the stable diffusion resources? That's compared to the large language models, it's light. However, for training the model with 512 800 cars, we need 1 month. Fine tuning 1 week, and inference is like around 0.7 seconds. You can see this number for 800, 0.7. It's huge. It's quite slow for the inference. We are expecting in 0.0. It's like should be with 2 zeros duration. In this case, we can make it inference and give to the SaaS solution software services. So this is huge investment, and it can be even huge loss in some cases. How we can overcome? Let's see the Alibaba solution for generative AI and how we can go on different areas. I see question. Let me check.